help artists to remain calm and constant in both good and bad times. Now, there's a saying, when you watch your thoughts, they become your words. You watch your words, they become your actions. You watch your actions, they become your habits. Watch your habits, they become your character. And your character makes your destiny. Now, Toastmasters will certainly help you in shaping your future. Now, instead of saying all these good words from the book, I'll tell you my own experience. I am a teacher by profession, which means my place is always the center stage. I need to be always confident, crystal clear with my thoughts and perceptions, and above all, ready to take up any challenge thrown up by the audience. So, how do I do this? What gives me that strength to sound that powerful? Number one, a powerful voice. Now, you wouldn't deny on this fact that if you're listening to a speaker and your speaker is not loud enough, it would certainly not attract your attention, isn't it? Forget about the content, what he or she is speaking or what his speech is about. It is always the voice or the tone which he or she speaks grabs the attention of the audience. Am I right? If I am very low and feeble, obviously you'll not have that interest to listen to me. So it's always a voice. Second one, the confidence. Confidence in the sense, the eye contact. Now, you juggle with your notes by hearting all the content you want to talk, and next day when you land up on the stage, you won't forget to greet your audience. Believe me, that has happened to me. No, I prepared everything perfectly for the speech, but when I was ready to give the speech or when I was ready to address the audience, I actually forgot to greet them. So the key to unlock this fear is nothing but adorning the art of confidence, the eye contact. While you're talking, look into the eyes and then speak. And automatically, that will grab the eyeballs from all sides. No, they'll start thinking why she's looking into his eyes or her eyes. So, yeah, that is also a way to grab eyeballs. Not true in all sense, but yes. And now, without ado, I would like to disclose the secret that I got these skills of mine polished on this platform of Toastmasters. From speaking amidst a small audience of 10 people to host a mega event of an area contest with more than 50 members participating from all the districts. It was one gala ride I got to experience to vanish off all my apprehensions, from the way how to dress or the way how to speak before an audience. It was all an experience I got on this platform. So, with this, I hope that you can all anticipate a better polished version of yours in the coming time. And that would be, my friends, just the beginning of your Toastmaster journey. So, all the best. I wish you all to continue the Toastmasters journey. And those who wish to be on this platform, you should be ready to get a newer version of yourself. So, with this thought, let us move on to today's session. The session or event is not complete without a team. So, I have a team, the tag team that is called. We have a timer, we have a counter, and we have a grammarian. So, let me now introduce the grammarian, the master, the word master of the day, to introduce the word for us. So may I request Toastmaster Mitali to please introduce your role as the grammarian.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ranjita. Fellow Toastmasters and guests, once again, good afternoon. Grammar is an integral part of any language. So, as grammarian, it is my responsibility to pay close attention to all the speakers for their and listen carefully to their language usage. I will take a note for any improper usage of grammar as well as any outstanding usage or good words, quotation, also thoughts. As grammarian, it is also my duty to introduce today's word of the day. Today's word of the day is staunch. The meaning of this word is dependable, trustworthy, loyal. It is an adjective, and let me use this word in a sentence. Assisi Toastmasters gained reputation of being staunch leaders. I will give the report of the end of the day during general evaluation session. And I request all the members to use this word of the day in their speeches. I wish you all the best for the speakers and thank you very much. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ranjita.
Thank you, Toastmaster Mitali, for that explanation. Now, shall I request our counter, Toastmaster Cheryl, to please introduce her role?
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ranjita. You know, if there is any crack in the building or in our house, it won't look good and it won't long last. So, similarly, if there is too many R's or R's in when we talk or in your speech, it won't sound good. So, good afternoon, fellow Toastmasters and dear guests. Today I am playing the role of R counter. I will be taking note of R's, ums, then the words like so, likely, basically, actually, then repetitions, unnecessary pauses. I will be taking note of all this. When the general evaluator asks for the report, I will be giving the comprehensive report of this. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Cheryl, for that beautiful explanation. Shall I now request our timer, Toastmaster Reena, to explain her role?
Thank you, Toastmaster of the day. A very good afternoon to all of you. As the theme that is contemplating about the future, first of all, we need to value the time. Things happening on time is very important for, working towards a great future. So that's the role that I've undertaken in this meeting. What the timer does in the meeting is keeps track of the time as such of the meeting, times all the speakers, all the role holders, and finally the report will be presented at the end of the meeting. Thank you, and over to you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Reena. Now, before moving on to our educational session, we have a small entertainment session. That is the joke session. So, shall I request one of the most experienced Toastmaster, the distinguished Toastmaster Jane, to present her jokes and tickle our funny bones.
Thank you so much, the Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ranjita. It's wonderful seeing you all and doing your roles beautifully. Okay, it's always said that an apple a day keeps a doctor away. In the same way, if you really enjoy a joke and if you really laugh out, it will definitely add life, they say. Because the people, those who are heart patients, if they laugh, a lot of oxygen gets inside their lungs and they live long. The same way, I hope that I'll be able to tickle your funny bones and you'll be able to really laugh out. Okay. So this, what I'm going to say, it just happened yesterday. It is one of our dear members, our distinguished Toastmaster, Suja. Her husband had his second injection of the vaccine at the vaccination center. And after he was coming back from the vaccination center, he started to have blurred vision the whole way while he was coming towards home. When he came home, he got really angry, he got furious, he called the vaccination center for advice. And he asked that should he go and see a doctor. or be hospitalized. So from the vaccination center, they told that who is it, what's your name, and all that they asked. And then they said that, see, there's nothing wrong with you. You do one thing, you take the specs which you're having, you take that and you come back to the center because you have taken the nurse specs, not yours. I hope you have understood the joke. Okay. Now our Sajita, she called her husband one night, Saturday night. It was a weekend. So she called her husband and she said, "Honey, it's Saturday, and why are you late today?" So her husband Sebastian, he told that, "I'm busy with my team in an experiment." So Sajita very curiously she asked, "What's that experiment?" Her husband said, "We have just added a derivative of C2H5OH with ambient temperature H2O and aqueous carbon dioxide. To cool this mixture, added some super low temperature solidified H2O. Now, while waiting for some protein, we are fumigating the lab with vapors of nicotine. It's 4 or 5 round experiment. So I will be late." So Sadhita will say, "Okay, dear, I won't disturb you. Take your own time." Now, for clarifications, let me tell you, C2H5OH is whiskey, H2O is water, CO2 is soda, solidified H2O is ice, protein was chicken tikka, and fumigating was smoking. Okay. Then one Malayali, he had no wife, no child, no money, no house, but he had only a blind mother. So he prayed to God day in and day out. Then God said, "Okay, I'll just grant one request of yours." So the man said, "God, I want my mother to see my wife putting diamond bangles on my daughter's wrists inside my Rolls Royce parked in front of my mansion when I am watching them over a drink." So God said to himself, "I still have to learn a lot from Malayalis." Over to you, Ranjita. Thank you so much.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Jane, for this hilarious jokes. Moving on to our next session, the speech session. For our first speaker, the evaluator for the day is a Toastmaster who's a versatile speaker. She is a teacher by profession, and I'm sure she'll prove herself to be one of the best evaluators today. So I request Toastmaster Nishi to please lay down the objectives of the speaker.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Toastmaster Ranjita. My speaker, Toastmaster Tracy Amma Soni, is going to do her icebreaker today. The objective of this project is for the member to introduce herself to the club and learn the basic structure of a public speech. And at the end of the session, I'll be giving my evaluation. Thank you. Over to you, Toastmaster of the Day.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nishi. Speaker number 1, Toastmaster Tessa. She is a staunch leader, a very good path provider to all of us. The way she speaks, the stage presence, that itself is an inspiration for all of us. So we can't wait to hear after a very long time. She's attempting her level 1 from Pathways, the second pathway she's doing. She's doing her icebreaker. Title of the speech, U-Turn of My Life. U-Turn of My Life, Toastmaster Tessa.
Thank you, Toastmaster. It takes nothing to join the crowd, but it takes everything to stand alone. Toastmaster of the Day, fellow Toastmasters, and esteemed guests. 54 years of experiences is a good amount of time to talk on any topic. Today, I stand before you with my 54 years of life experiences to talk on what is life. I would like to divide my life into two parts: life before my marriage, life after my marriage. Before my marriage, I was like a free bird who was having the freedom of thoughts, freedom of expressions, and freedom of actions. After my marriage, I admitted myself to be caged, and I became a caged bird. When I turned 50, I understood I lost my identity somewhere in my journey. And I shared this thought with my eldest son. He told me, Amma, you are a tiger and you decided to live like a cat. How long is it possible? And he added one more thing. It takes nothing to join the crowd, but it takes everything to stand alone. By hearing this fact, I would like to roar to the world, don't consider my kindness as my weakness. The beast in me is still alive, not dead. This is one side of the coin. The other side, I enjoyed every bit of my life. I have a loving husband and an understanding and philosophical children. I could discuss anything and everything with my children. I have had not any number of role models in my life. My father was a spiritually adorned person who instilled values in my life. My mother, who is now 84 years old, still inspiring me to do great things. And she's the most. Can I continue?
Everyone, please mute.
She is the most happiest person when I do a project in Toastmasters. My grandmother, who is a replica of Mother Teresa in her looks and deeds. My aunt and uncle, who are the backbone of my confidence and character. And my 4 siblings are the breadth of my life. My limited friends are my strength. Anyway, this is a blissful life. I thank God for this wonderful life. But the staunch realization which I got at the age of 50 made me to think a U-turn in my life. I think all of you should take that U-turn in your life so that you could see the clear picture of your past life. Can we do any changes in the past? No, but we can make or we can take lessons from our past experiences and past mistakes. That will be a stepping stone to the future success. And those who are contemplating the future, I have learned a lot of lessons from my past life. There is no perfect life. That's the first and foremost lesson I learned. We can make each day better than the previous day. One person's right is another person's wrong. So always listen your inner voice and lead a successful life. Don't sacrifice your individuality or your dream for anyone at any cost. Always seek the righteousness of God, not the righteousness of man. It takes nothing to join the crowd, but it takes everything to stand alone. Over to you.
That was one inspiring speech, Toastmaster Tessa. Thank you for those words. Now we move on to the next speaker. To evaluate the next speaker, we have another versatile speaker, Toastmaster Isama. Shall I request you to lay down the objectives of the speech?
A wonderful afternoon to everybody, my dear fellow Toastmasters, valuable guests, and everybody, especially the Toastmaster of the day. Today, the speaker is Toastmaster Dr. Ambika Roy. She is going to attempt from level 1, project 2. The title of her speech is You Are What You Eat. The purpose of this project is for the member to present a speech on any topic, receive feedback, and apply the feedback to a second speech. The purpose of this speech is for the member to demonstrate that he or she has applied the feedback received from his or her first speech. Over to you, Toastmaster of the day, and all the best to my speaker, Toastmaster Dr. Ambika Roy. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Isama. The second speaker is a doctor by profession, and as the profession demands, she is very calm, can handle any situation with her poised nature. She's attempting her pathway, second pathways, motivational strategies. This is her second project. Title of her speech, You Are What You Eat. You Are What You Eat. Toastmaster Ambika.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, Ranjita, for those wonderful words. You are what you eat. Last week, I went to a Toastmaster friend's home who was rehearsing for her contest speech. The lines were like this: if you want to be a monkey, eat bananas and insects. If you want to be a giraffe, eat shrubs and leaves. If you want to be a buffalo, eat the movie posters. And if you want to be a lion, eat the monkeys, giraffe, and the buffalo. His little daughter was looking up and she asked him, Daddy, if we want to be a human being, what should we eat? He immediately looked down at her and smiled and said, Chicken 65, deep fried aloo tikka. Good evening, Toastmasters and guests. If you eat chicken, you will become a chicken. If you eat animal, you will behave like an animal. If you eat fried potatoes, you will sure become fat and obese like those potatoes. You are what you eat. Some people are overweight due to hereditary reasons, and some have animal instincts by birth. I'm going to talk to the remaining folks who have chosen to be overweight and who care not what they eat. God has created this earth with wonderful, pretty looking fruits, vegetables, and flowers. He has covered this earth with a lot of nutritious food for the man to live healthy and to live a long life. But what has man done? He has created chicken 65, butter dipped in popcorn. Boom! The man cholesterol went through the roof and it started choking his valves. God created potatoes, which has low fat and which is brimming with potassium and good nutrients. What did man do? He peeled the healthy skin and took out the center part of the potato, cut it into pieces, dipped it in salt, and fried it with animal oil. And he has become unhealthy after all these food. Toastmasters, think of how our lifestyles and eating habits have changed in the last several decades. Rice, dal, roti, gone. Burger with chicken patty, on. Dosas, gone. Pizzas, on. Ice more fruit juices, gone. Ice cream and sodas, on. Our food habits not only has made us unhealthy, but think we have become cruel to animals too. Do you know it takes 3 times more land, energy, and water to feed a non vegetarian when compared to a vegetarian? Nearly 30% of Indians are without proper food and nutrition. So, Toastmasters, we as Toastmasters are kind hearted and good people. Do you want to torture these animals and not give food to the starving people without food and water? A healthy body creates sound mind. Being vegetarian, definitely you live long, you look great, you will be active, energetic, healthy like me. Every day I go for a walk in the evening, and every day I see a middle aged man sitting on a bench, chewing some nuts or munching on some lace, having a big can of Coke, and smoking a big packet of cigarette. One day he smiled at me, so I just happened to talk to him. Then I asked him, "Do you know me?" He said, "Yes, I know you. I have been a senior in your elder son's college, 3 or 4 years elder to my elder son." But I was shocked looking at him. He had such wrinkled cheeks, eyes were puffy, he had very thinning hair which was graying. It all showed the way he was having his food. So, Toastmasters, do you want to look like him or look like me? So I don't want you all to look like that young gentleman who was looking older than what he was, but I want you all to look young, energetic, smart, and healthy and be great Toastmasters. I request you all to go for a vegetarian, healthy diet. You are what you eat. You eat. Over to the Toastmaster of the day.
Thank you, Toastmaster. That was a staunch believer in our vegan food. So we'll also try adopting those strategies laid down by you. Moving on towards our next session, that is our table topic session. To lead us to this session, I have my another interesting and a charming Toastmaster among all the ladies, Toastmaster Ranjit.
Thank you, Toastmaster of the Day, for those words of introduction. Now I think that I am the charming Toastmaster in Assisi Toastmaster. I table topics, I think, is a session to enable you to it's a practice it, to enable you to express your thoughts within a short span of time, 1 to 2 minutes. And sometimes I felt that the best in us is always comes out of us when we are squeezed out of time. And table topics is one such session because uh, within a short notice, we are asked to give out our our views, and this is an excellent platform to practice our skills, impromptu speaking skills. And today I have some topics which are somewhat like proverbs. And I would like to start with Toastmaster Krishnan Nambudiri from UST Global, our guest today. Toastmaster Krishnan Nambudiri, are you there?
Yes, actually, yeah, yeah, I'm here.
I hope you would remember me.
Yes, yes, I remember you.
What sport you would like to play? Football, badminton, cricket? I'm not going to ask you about any. Suppose you say you like to play football. I'm not going to ask you about that.
Actually, I would like to play with my kids.
Okay. Then the topic for is commentary will always be easier than playing on the ground. Can commentary will always be easier than playing on the ground.
Ah. Good afternoon, Toastmaster, Table Topic Master, and fellow Toastmasters and distinguished guests. Yes, commentary to deliver commentary is easy rather than playing a game. Commentary is much easier task than any other game. I agree with this topic. Uh, if, it's easy to say anything regarding if you want to do anything it will be difficult, but to say something about that it's very easy. And regarding anything, actually I'm not getting the topic that much. Yeah, over to you, table topic master.
Okay. You would like to try another topic, an easier topic?
Yeah, actually I'm thinking about Ambika ma'am's speech. I'm deeply involved into that speech. Because of that I'm not getting anything. Yeah, you can continue.
Okay.
Background is working. Her speech is in working on my background. That's why.
Yes, yes. Okay. Then I will move on to. Uh, I would like to ask our distinguished Toastmaster Sajida ma'am. Toastmaster Sajida ma'am, can you hear me?
Yes.
Can you talk about a chain is only as strong as its weakest link?
I didn't get you.
A chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
Weakest link.
A chain is only as strong as its weakest link.
Toastmaster Day and fellow Toastmasters, good evening. I'm assuming the proverb is if you are connected to a stronger person, we will always be stronger. Otherwise, we will be weak. Day by day, we will be weaker and weaker. When whom it depends on the person whom we guided upon, whom the leader we are following, then only we will be stronger and we can move forward. If in Toastmasters, for example, in Toastmasters, nobody's teaching us anything, but in this Toastmasters, we are learning how to do everything on time, how to be responsible, how to do things diligently, intelligently, and everything we are assuming and we are following. We should follow we should show responsibility as well as a person who should trust, who should others can trust. If we won't follow these things, we won't be able to continue our life successfully. We should always be grateful to others, and we should listen to our leaders, the chain we are linked to it. Otherwise we won't be able to succeed in our life. Over to you.
Thank you, ma'am. Next,
I
would
think
like...
this is the meaning, is the correct meaning. Otherwise, I would like to know the correct meaning.
Shall I say?
Yes, yes.
It means a chain is always strong as its weakest link. This means that, see, in a chain, you have so many segments, isn't it? You take a mala, a necklace, so many segments. Each link should be strong. If one link is weak, the whole thing will break. Okay, so in our life also, if you're doing a project or you're doing anything, even a club, if it has to grow, each link should be strong. Otherwise, the chain will break.
Okay. Thank you, Jane. DTM Jane.
Toastmaster Ranjit. Toastmaster Ranjit. Toastmaster Nasreen is interested to speak. She is here. Toastmaster Nasreen.
Okay.
Hello, am I audible?
Yes, yes.
I have a little bit unstable network, so please excuse me if in case of any issues.
Okay. Toastmaster Nasreen, can you speak a few words about poverty is a state of mind?
Poverty is a state of mind.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Thank you so much, Mr. Table Topics Master, for a wonderful topic. Poverty is a state of mind. Yes, I may agree with that, because everything depends upon our mindset. If we have a will to do something, no matter how many obstacles we come across, no matter whatever the situation we come across, we will find a way. So that everything is in our mind. If we think we can do, we can definitely do that, and we will find out the ways to do that. We may fail, but we will not stop. We will never give up. So it is all about our mindset. If I am poor, I will be poor forever. But if I have a mindset, growth mindset, that I will definitely come over this situation. I have different resources to overcome my poverty. So then I will go on that way, and definitely one day I will succeed. Thank you. Back to you, Table Topics Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Nasreen. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. The squeaky wheel gets the grease. Can Toastmaster Sujata Thomas try that topic? Toastmaster Sujata Thomas, are you there?
I'm here. Can you please repeat the question?
The squeaky wheel gets the grease. The squeaky wheel gets the grease.
Squeaky
wheel gets the grease.
Good afternoon, Table Topics Master and my fellow Toastmasters. A few days back, I went to a spinning mill and I could see a lot of people weaving clothes. They were all weaving excellent clothes, textiles of different types of cotton. There were organic and inorganic cottons also. But in between a cloth, I could see a lot of stains on it. And I could find that weave was not strong enough, and the grease from the machine had spilled on that spot. Likewise, in our life also, if we have a weak spot, if we have some weak habits, that will ruin our life. Over to you, Table Topics Master.
Thank you, Toastmaster Sujata. Timer, do we have time to continue for 2 more topics? Or shall I wind up the session?
You can take 2 more topics.
2 more. The next topic is think less, do more. Think less, do more. Toastmaster Needu, can you try that? Toastmaster Needu, are you there? Okay.
She is not
I will
responding. You can give it to Jane. Detain Jane.
or I shall ask this to Toastmaster Regina.
Yeah, sure.
Toastmaster Regina. I think she is also not there.
And she's there, and she can understand.
GE.
She's GE. She's GE.
Oh. Sorry.
So Asha.
Nishi is there.
Oh,
Also there.
Speech evaluator.
Speech evaluator. Okay. Then Cheryl, Asha,
Toastmaster Asha.
Regina.
Regina has not responded. Toastmaster.
Okay. Asha and Cheryl.
Toastmaster Sujasam, can you try that?
Yes.
Think less, do
Yeah,
more.
Asha was she was ready to answer Ranjit.
Okay, Asha. Asha can continue.
Think less.
Okay. Speech.
Think less, do more.
Pardon?
Think less, do more.
Think less now also.
Okay. Good evening, Toastmasters. And good evening, Table Topic Master. We have to do things than thinking about we will do something. We have to, instead of boasting about doing something, we should show others we can do the things. And it is very difficult to practice the things that we are saying. And by we can say I will do that and I will do this, but it is very by making it to practice, we can do better life. We can make better life. Thank you.
Thank you, Toastmaster Asha. I think it is better to wind up the session and back to the Toastmaster of today.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ranjit, for that interesting session. All the speakers spoke very well. Now it's time for our evaluation session, the feedback session. All the performance have been great. All the performers have put their best. So let us hear from our evaluator about the feedback of those performances. So to evaluate today's session, we have a very experienced, staunch leader of Assisi Toastmasters, distinguished Toastmaster Ann C. Anand as our general evaluator.
Thank you, Toastmaster Ranjita. I am just checking how to start or how to evaluate the meeting of today's. There were two speakers. Even the TT commentators find it difficult to answer the TT session because of the background or the impact the speaker has made in the audience. So let us start with the individual evaluation. The first evaluator for Toastmaster Tessa's speech is Toastmaster Nishi. Can you just come forward and evaluate Toastmaster's Tessa's speech, please?
Thank you, General Evaluator, Distinguished Toastmaster Nancy. What a splendid speech my speaker, Toastmaster Triciamma Soni, had given. I would recommend another round of applause for her. Don't consider my kindness as my weakness, a powerful phrase indeed. She sailed us through her life, a depiction of the making of a strong woman. I'm sure each one of us had a takeaway from the speech. The speaker presented the speech with clarity, with right intonation and pauses. She maintained eye contact throughout her speech, accompanied with the right gesture. A speaker with ease, engaging the interest of the audience. The only advice I would like to give is, please share more of your speeches with us. And that's all from my side. Thank you. Over to you.
Thank you, thank you, Toastmaster Nishi. While introducing Toastmaster Nishi as an evaluator, our Toastmaster of the day was calling her as an experienced Toastmaster, and I can see that she's a seasoned evaluator as well. Thank you, Toastmaster Nishi, for that wonderful evaluation. And as far as the speaker is concerned, yes, she made her speech the next grade. How can we crack our ice-breaking session in a different way? That is what she was trying to teach us. She is just a path. Renjita was saying some word for her, path shower, I think. Yes, she was trying to teach us different way to handle the ice-breaking session. Now we are coming to the next evaluator, Toastmaster Isamma. I was just thinking of Toastmaster Isamma because I don't want any physical meeting in Assisi Toastmasters. We don't want to miss distant Toastmasters. For the time being, we enjoy whatever we are getting from Isamma. Because even though she's a novice Toastmaster, she started her Toastmasters journey with advanced Toastmasters, but she has that knowledge. She knows how to impart this to us. So may I welcome Toastmaster Isamma to evaluate the great speaker, Dr. Toastmaster Ampika.
Good evening once again. And first of all, I start with a proverb. Still waters run deep. This refers to a person of few words who has lot of brewing under the surface. Thoughts, feelings, emotions. And even we all know what is an Ayurvedic, and she exactly fits into that. She was telling about what we need to have, balance in bodily systems and diet, herbal treatment, yogic breathing, and also she spoke about the diet which we need to follow. She started with a quote, The quote was about how human beings, what you should eat. If animals eat, what will be your nature and what human beings should eat. And also she spoke about the beauty of God's creation very vividly, very pictorially. And also she said we should not peel potatoes, which was very new to me. And everything else, she spoke about the vegan food and how we have to improve our way of life. Thank you very much, Dr. Ampika Roy, for your wonderful Ayurvedic medicines and doctor. And you look yourself a placid person. I can say that you are very tranquil, and your level 1 project 2, you spoke very well, you expressed very well. We all understood how we have to lead a life. I can say all good things about you. I don't think I can find any mistake in what you were saying or any kind of improvement, if at all. If you want, because you are a doctor, you want to very be calm. If at all you want, you can just have a little vocal variety here and there. That's it. And all the best to you, Dr. Ambika, to become a great doctor and a great speaker. And over to you, the Toastmaster, the general evaluator of the day. Yes, Ansi, sorry, I'm very sorry. Ansi Anand. Thank you very much.
Yeah, thank you, Toastmaster Tisama. You are becoming a great Toastmaster, either through your role as a TMOD or a speaker or an evaluator. You are true to your role. That is what this particular improvement is happening to you. Whatever role you take, you will excel in it. Thank you, Toastmaster Isama, for that wonderful evaluation. Talking about the speaker, Dr. Toastmaster Ambika. Ambika, we are proud of you because the tips you are giving whenever you open your mouth, maybe as a doctor, maybe as your experience, but that worth us. Lot of weightage is we are giving to your speech because you are speaking from your heart or from your experience. That gives a great value to your speech. So thank you, Ambika, for that attempt, and we wait again for more speeches like this. Thank you, Ambika. Now moving to the whole meeting. Can I call the tag team? The timer, Toastmaster Reena. When I see her face, yes, she is an epitome of responsibility. Whatever be the duty assigned to her, she is ready to take up that role. Yes, Toastmaster Reena, can you just give the timings of the whatever the speakers and the others?
Sure, ma'am. The timings for the speeches were Toastmaster Tessa Soni, she has taken 5 minutes and 43 seconds. Toastmaster Dr. Ambika, she has taken 5 minutes and 22 seconds.
Are they within the time?
Dr. Ambika has, yes, both are within the time.
Okay.
Next, for the table topic session, Toastmaster Krishnan Nambudiri has taken 47 seconds. DTM Sajida Sebastian, 1 minute 57 seconds. Guest Nasreen, she has taken 1 minute 9 seconds. Toastmaster Sujata Thomas, she has taken 1 minute 15 seconds. Toastmaster Asha, she has taken 1 minute 25 seconds. All are within the time limit.
Thank you, Toastmaster Reena.
Yeah, do you want the timing for the evaluation also, ma'am?
Yes, yes.
Yeah. For the evaluation, Toastmaster Nishi Menon has taken 1 minute 7 seconds. Toastmaster Isama, she has taken 2 minutes 18 seconds. Both are within the time limit.
Thank you, Toastmaster Reena, for that one, the way in which you have given us the idea of how much time the speaker and the evaluators and the TT commentators have taken. Moving to the grammarian. Yes, today we are proud to have our own president, Toastmaster Mithali, as the grammarian. Mithali, we are always eager to see you as a role holder, other than this president at times.
Thank
Mithali
you.
as a grammarian.
Thank you so much, General Evaluator, for your inspiring words. Thank you so much. Good evening to all, fellow Toastmasters and General Evaluator. I have made a note that the word of the day used by Ranjita 3 times, Tessa once, and if I missed anyone, Isamma once. If I missed anyone, I don't know, I was unmindful in between. Anybody else used, please tell me. I have made a note. Only this many people use the word.
I used.
You also
Asha.
use timer. Okay, Asha. Toastmaster Asha. She had used once. And as such, I did not find any major grammatical error. All were within the time limit. All used good words. I just made some words. I made a note. Stand on our own, used by one of the speakers. Free birds, caged birds, comparing, good comparison. Then take everything to stand alone. Every beat of my life, every beat of life. Then replica, used by Toastmaster of the day. Backbone, limited friends are my friends, used by one of the speakers. First speaker, U-turn of life, first speaker. Inner voice, that also used by the first speaker. Don't sacrifice your individuality. I liked it so much. Don't sacrifice your individuality. That's really inspiring quote. Really, really inspiring quote. Thank you so much, Toastmaster Tessa. Then relevant speaker used by our Toastmaster of the day. Then quest nature to live a long life. Energetic, healthy, used by our second speaker. Then TT session, I noted down charming Toastmaster, unable to express. Poverty is a state of mind. That is a very nice quote. Mindset. Then splendid, used by one of the evaluators. Think less, do more. That also was nice quote. Only this much I noted down. Anyone else? I don't know. In between, I was unmindful. Thank you so much for giving me the opportunity of becoming grammarian. Over to you. Back to you, General Evaluator.
Thank you, Madam President, Toastmaster Mithali Ray, for that grammarian's report. Now moving on to the R counter. Yes, another novice Toastmaster. A responsible, capable person. Toastmaster Cheryl, for your report as R counter.
Thank you, General Evaluator, distinguished Toastmaster Nancy. Toastmaster Asha, 4 us. Toastmaster Renchida, 3 us. Distinguished Toastmaster Jane, 2 us. Toastmaster Isama, 2 us. Distinguished Toastmaster Sajida, 3 us. And Toastmaster Sujata, 4 us. Over to you, General Evaluator.
So voting, how to do? It has come. Polling is closed.
Nancy ma'am, if the polling is not possible, they can directly message me.
Okay.
I think better direct message is better. Polling doesn't work for everyone.
Yeah, okay. So you can send me a private message for the best speaker, best table topic speaker, and best evaluator.
Okay. Yeah. So for the best speaker, for the best evaluator, and for the best table topic commentator, you can personally ping to Toastmaster Ranjita. So moving on to the whole meeting. This is an open house, second open house meeting of SEC Toastmasters. Yes. We were waiting for members to join in. Yes. We waited for maybe 3:12, Toastmaster Mithali. We started the meeting exactly at 3:12. Yes, Toastmaster Reena? Yes.
Yes, ma'am.
Yeah. So we started with the Sergeant at Arms address. As usual, Toastmaster Ranjit was excellent as a Sergeant at Arms. I was just listening to the wordings of Toastmaster Ranjit. Sometimes he might be reading, but lot of new words and the way in which he arranged the sentences were very good as a Sergeant at Arms. So that was a great introduction from this Sergeant at Arms, and the baton was handed over to our own President, Toastmaster Mithali. Yes, she is a person who motivates through her speech. She started with spinach and she closed her address with holy. She was just wishing us the holy to us. Moving on to the address of Toastmaster Mithali. She was trying to motivate even to grow spinach in our own garden. And she was trying to talk us about the win over, what is that, Mithali? The win over evil.
Victory over evil. Yes.
Victory over evil.
Yes.
So as usual, Toastmaster Mithali was extremely good in her presidential address. Moving to the joke session. Since it was not a physical meeting, we couldn't hear the laughter in and around or amongst us. But people were laughing from different, since it was a virtual meeting, we are all sitting in our own comfort zone. So we were trying to laugh with Toastmaster Jane for tickling our funny bone. Because even each and every jokes which she handled, she was trying to incorporate the names of our own members. That was the best part of the joke session. So thank you, Toastmaster Jane, for that wonderful joke session. Let us give one more round of applause for the joke master, distinguished Toastmaster Jane Jokes. Now moving to the next session. The tag team. As I mentioned earlier, the tag team always act as the backbone to the Toastmaster of the day. If these people are not meticulously working throughout the meeting, the whole meeting can collapse. But the timer, Toastmaster Reena, then the grammarian, our own president, Toastmaster Mithali, and the novice Toastmaster, Toastmaster Cheryl. They have done a wonderful work as a grammarian, as a timer, as an hour counter. Give them a round of applause. Moving to the impromptu speech. Yes, we have only one man as a member attending this meeting. Yes, definitely Toastmaster Krishna Nambudiri was attending the meeting, but our own only male member attending the meeting was Toastmaster Ranjit. The way in which he handled the TT session, The questions which she asked and the table topic commentators who answered the questions, everyone did very well. Let us give them a round of applause. So who is responsible for the success of the meeting, Toastmaster Mithali? Can you answer my question? Who is responsible for the success of the meeting?
TMOD.
Toastmaster of the day.
Yes. See, I am a teacher by profession, but I was just watching another teacher, Toastmaster Ranjita. When she joined in Assisi Toastmasters, I had a intention in my mind. She should join in our own school as a teacher. I was waiting for the next academic session to start. By the time she joined in some other school, we lost. See the transformation she attained. Definitely, she was a very good speaker. She knows the language. Everything was there when she started her journey in Assisi Toastmasters. But it flourished like anything. There is a drastic change in her attempt. Whether as a speaker or whatever the role she takes, there will be an edge because she works hard to become a better communicator. So Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ranjita, we are proud of you. You did a lot of work behind the curtain. And we want you to take up more roles in the near future in our own club. We lost in Assisi School, but you have to keep the membership in Assisi Toastmasters. Okay, all the best to your next endeavors as well. Moving to some of the corrections, I can say, in between lot of interruptions we are doing, maybe it is not a professional way of handling things. Even I personally do some interruptions, but that's not good for the meeting. Sometimes we should avoid that. And try to start the meeting on time. It was slightly delayed for 12 minutes. So try to start the meeting exactly at time. That is one. As speakers, when I say the whole meeting was superb, I can say, with 2 great speeches, the best presidential address, the best TMOD, the best evaluator, and the great TT session. So with everything, the meeting went on very well. Congratulations to the president, to the TMOD, the tag team, the speakers, and the entire Assisi Toastmasters. And back to Toastmaster of the day, Toastmaster Ranjita.
Thank you, distinguished Toastmaster Ansi, for those wonderful words of appreciation to all the role holders. You have already motivated all of us to take up new challenges in the coming meetings. So thank you once again. Time for the results. I've got the results. The best speaker today goes to our Toastmaster Isama. Sorry, Toastmaster Tessa. She is the best speaker for the day. Best evaluator goes to Toastmaster Isama. The best table topic commentator is our guest Nasreen.
Congratulations to all. Our best table topic speaker, guest Nasreen, Toastmaster Nasreen. Congratulations to you. We want to hear from you after this. Then we have best speaker, Toastmaster Tessa. Great speech. Congratulations and all the best for your next speech and next project. And best evaluator, Toastmaster Isamma, a great evaluation. So congratulations to all of you. Thank you so much. You made the day really wonderful with your speech, with your evaluation, and with your table topic speech. Now, our guest, Toastmaster Nasreen, can I request you to say a few words about our meeting? How did you feel of joining, and how just feedback, anything, any suggestion you want to give us? Guest
Hello.
Nasreen, yes.
Am I audible?
Yeah, sure.
Okay. Yeah, it is really wonderful meeting. I'm so happy. It is a little bit background noise here. I'm sorry. I'm so happy that I joined this meeting and I got an opportunity to speak. Thank you so much for allowing me to attend this meeting. And I am a Toastmaster. I live in Pune. And I'm really so scared of table topics. So I thought to practice a bit on that. That's why I joined this meeting, and I really enjoyed. I'm sorry I joined a little late, but I really enjoyed the evaluations, very detailed evaluation, and all the role players. Yes, thank you so much.
Thank you so much. Can I ask you, you belong to which Toastmaster? You belong to which Toastmaster club? Can you hear me?
It's from Pune, Kharadi Toastmasters Club. Am I audible?
Okay. Yeah, you are.
Yes.
Audible. Thank you so much for joining us. Thank you so much for your wonderful words. Okay, thank you. And now I would like to say a few words about tomorrow's session. Tomorrow we have Sisters Club meeting. So we already have 4 role holders going from our club. Just give them support. As speaker, our Toastmaster Ranjita is going. Please encourage her with a big round of applause. She is the speaker of tomorrow's Sisters meeting. Wish you all the best, Toastmaster Ranjita. I am sure you will rock the stage. And we have evaluator, tomorrow's evaluator, Toastmaster Nishi is going to evaluate one of the speakers from our Sisters Club. I have to check the agenda. I don't know whom she is going to. I hope you have already checked Toastmaster Nishi. So all the best to you for your tomorrow. You will rock. Tomorrow you will do your best. And we have accountant is none other than our, nobody can beat her with any role she takes, our VP Education, Distinguished Toastmaster Suja. And as accountant, because the last moment Cheryl said, not last moment, 3 or 4 days back, she said she won't be available tomorrow. And we have speaker, we have one more role we have, that is, I'm forgetting, that is the topic master. Our famous, she has become famous in our club, Assisi Toastmaster, very famous, always she is getting awards and all. We can see in the group that she is posting. She is none other than Toastmaster Rina Bose. All of you, please encourage her. Tomorrow she will be the topic master. So I'm sure she will give nice topics, and I think she will share her screen, and she will be wonderful, and she will surprise everyone. So all these speakers and role holders, you have to, others, members, please encourage them by attending the meeting. Please attend the meeting. I have given you the link, that posted the link also. Please attend. This is because of this Sisters Club meeting, we will also get the points. Not only they, we all 3 clubs, we are going to get the points, Sisters Club citation. So please join and join the meeting tomorrow. Encourage the participants from Assisi Toastmasters, and not only that, encourage the participants on the whole other clubs also. So your presence is very important. Don't delay. 5:30 the meeting is going to start. I will be joining slightly late because my children are having exam. So after my children's exam only I will be joining. So please encourage them. 5:30 to 7:30 we have the meeting tomorrow. Other members, please join. You can learn many things. You will really benefit if you join this sisters club meeting, because all the various region they are participating. You will know their culture, you will know their words, you will know their pronunciation, accent. It can vary from state to state. So we will really have wonderful session, learning session, and it will be, I am sure it will be joyful learning. Thank you so much. All must be ready to join tomorrow's meeting. Thank you so much. And here we come to the end of this today's meeting. It was a wonderful meeting. I think photo session, anybody has taken the photo? Because Ranjit has to, our VP here, he has to upload the photos. Any photo? Please, all of you unmute, enable your video. Taken?
I've taken one.
Okay, taken one. One more also you can take. There's Sama and Neetu and Regina. Please enable your video. One more photo you can take. Ranjit was there at that time because we have to upload the photos also. So today's theme, and Ranjita, please note down today's theme, and you can give a few lines writing, because you were the Toastmaster of the day for our newsletter, because it will be uploaded before 1st May. So you have time. So few lines you can quote today regarding today's meeting. You can just give one write up to Toastmaster Ranjit. He will be uploading the, okay. Okay then, thank you so much. Wonderful meeting. Thank you each and everyone. So the success happens when we all support each other. And once again, I wish you happy Holi. It is coming on Sunday, and adjourn the, I'm going to adjourn the meeting. Before that, once again, World's National Spinach Day also, and happy Holi also. So today's meeting is adjourned. Thank you.
Thank you.
Mithali, when you speak, please give pauses, otherwise you won't get breath. You will die in between. It's like a politician speech.
Then we have to rush to her house.
Today Sajita ma'am is on spree. She's scolding left and right everybody in the group.
It's my habit to speak a little fast. It's my nature.
Otherwise we won't. We will be able to see you die.
We have to rush to her house after that.
You have to breathe and speak. Give pauses.
Okay. Okay. The techniques I have to learn. Some techniques, each day is a learning day.
Yes.
We have to learn something. Okay. This technique I don't know. I have to adapt.
Mithali, you have exam today?
Yeah, exam. I already told we have exam 45. I'm going to enter the class. Exam. Yes. So I have already told Shruti to enter the class. Today is Malayalam, so they will not get any help from me. So I told the second language teacher to enter the class. She will be entering.
Yeah. Okay then. Bye.
Bye. Bye, everybody.
Bye.
Okay.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye.
Thank you all. Bye. Super TMOD.
Just good, Ranjita.
And last moment she made up. Everything, script, everything, how she did it. Wondering.
And our Tessa's speech. Tessa, you made it. Our pronunciation class made you talk like this. Really, you changed a lot.
But after a long time, after 1 year, Tessa is giving one speech today, no? Gave speech last year.
April, I will also give.